The bookstore was Laura's refuge. There, between shelves of aged wood and the scent of old pages, she found peace. That afternoon, as her fingers glided over the spines of the books, she felt an unexpected touch. A warm hand brushed against hers, both reaching for the same book at the same time. She lifted her eyes and met his gaze. Intense, dark, curious. "This book is fascinating," he murmured, not moving his hand away. His voice was deep, low, as if sharing a secret. Laura's heart skipped a beat. "Then we have something in common," she replied, not breaking eye contact. He smirked slightly, letting the tension linger between them. Then he released the book and stepped back. In the following days, the game continued. They crossed paths in the narrow aisles, exchanged lingering glances, tested their own limits. He always arrived first, waiting for her with a coffee in hand, watching her from between the shelves as if reading her every move. She felt him there, even when she couldn't see him, and she liked it. By the third time their eyes met that afternoon, Laura realized she could no longer focus on the books. The heat rising on her skin was because of him. The urge to close the distance between them was almost tangible. Then, as she reached for another book, she sensed his presence, too close, the warmth of his breath behind her. "You tease me, Laura," he whispered, his voice grazing her nape. She turned slowly, letting the book slip from her fingers. He caught it in midair, never breaking eye contact. The silence between them was heavy with unspoken promises. And then it happened. He pulled her into a more secluded aisle between dusty books and unfinished stories. His mouth found hers with urgency, contained desire unraveling in a kiss full of hunger and mystery. His fingers traced the curve of her neck, holding her as if afraid she might vanish. The taste of coffee mixed with the heat of the moment, and the entire world faded away, leaving only the two of them, lost between books and glances never before so revealing. When they finally parted, lips still slightly parted, he ran his fingers along Laura's jawline, tracing a slow path, as if memorizing a new favorite book. "Some stories," he murmured, his eyes locked onto hers, "aren't meant to end." And in that instant, Laura knew this was only the first page.